TV is starting to freak me out. It's so loud, it's like my ears are bleeding. What am I feeling? Can't look at the ceiling. The light is so bright, it's like I'm overheating. This mind isn't mine. Or am I to judge? Oh, I should be fine, but it's all too much. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. Words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety keeps me silent. When I try to speak, words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed. These faces who don't know what space is. When crowds are shut down, I'm overstimulated. Nobody gets it. Say I'm too sensitive. I can't listen cause I'm eyeing the exits. This mind isn't mine. Who am I to judge? Oh, I should be fine, but it's all too much.
Welcome back, CE Cole. It's a great day here for school again. It is March 2nd, 2021. It is a day two, a day full of twos, ironically enough. If everyone could please stand and rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. I gotta grab the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now over to Mr. Hurricane Payne with your weather update.
Thanks, Mr. Rankin. That was fantastic. Hey, CE Cole, welcome to Tuesday morning. And hopefully that wind didn't blow you away last night. We had some windy conditions move through our area. Remember, wind caused by uneven heating of our earth. And it's going to be windy this morning and start tapering off later today. High around 38 degrees. And guess what you're going to see today? That's right, it's the sun. Those stratus clouds have moved out, and we got some cirrus clouds, some high, thin, wispy ones, some cumulus clouds, big, puffy ones, and we got lots of sun. Not going to warm up too much, like I said, 38 degrees, and then tonight diving down into the 20s. But that sun should stick around for at least a couple days. Now, question of the day comes from Taylor Wolf, a 5th grader, who asked Mr. Payne, animals, can they tell weather changes? Yes, absolutely, they can. And for those of us who have pets, you know that when a storm's rolling in, sometimes your pets might act a little differently. That's because cats and dogs and other animals have a sense in which they can determine pressure, air pressure, and when it lowers. We talked about high pressure systems. We're in a high pressure system right now. Nice days, sunny days, clear days. But when storms roll in, the pressure drops, becomes low pressure. And that causes storms, sometimes in the form of thunderstorms, lightning, tornadoes, hurricanes, snowstorms. And animals are able to sense this drop in atmospheric pressure. And they might act strangely. I know my cat likes to go in and out of the house constantly right before a storm because he likes to spend a lot of time outside. But once that storm comes and it's overhead, he stays inside, settles down, and doesn't go anywhere. He's the big weatherman in my house. I have to say that. All right, that's a great question, Taylor. One that we've always wondered. Thanks for that. Back to you, Mr. Rankin.
Thank you so much for that weather update, Mr. Payne. March 2nd is a day full of interesting facts. First is that today is Dr. Seuss's birthday. March 2nd is his birthday, and this week is Read Across America Week. Now, we're going to be reading a lot of other books besides Dr. Seuss, actually, but a few interesting things about him. First, the name Dr. Seuss was his pen name, his pseudonym. Seuss is actually his mom's maiden name, which means her last name before she was married. So Seuss is like his grandparents' name on his mom's side, which is interesting. Also, his bestseller was Green Eggs and Ham. I figured that would be it. That's the most popular one I know of. But there's a lot of other cool things besides Dr. Seuss about today. It is International Rescue Cat Day. So, if you can, maybe take in a rescue. It's always nice to rescue and adopt. Just saying. Or if you already have rescue cats, or you rescue cats yourself, or your family does, that's awesome. We thank you for that. I already mentioned Read Across America Week. It is also National Cheerleading Week. So, go team. If you are a cheerleader, props to you for what you do. You have to be quite the athlete to be a cheerleader. I respect cheerleaders, as everyone should. And it is International Cheerleader Week, so we honor you, we cheer for you this week. And last but not least, I thought this one was pretty important considering all the stress we might be under. I mean, there's a lot happening right now. Today is Teen Mental Wellness Day, so maybe even though you're not teens, there's definitely a lot of important things we can do to take care of our mental wellness. Yep. And hopefully you can share them if you have some teen friends or teen siblings or cousins in your life. The first one is to just take care of your body, get up and exercise. It's starting to get warm finally. We're not stuck inside as much. Get outside. I talked about getting the serotonin from the sun when I did weather last. So get outside and get your body moving a little bit. Also, this one I found super important. Give to others. Sometimes doing things for others, it's very easy to worry about us and be very concerned about ourselves in this time. But doing things for others really helps you feel a lot better about yourself. It gives you a purpose. It gives you something to do. And it's easy to do. I mean, think about how many people are around you that you can do things for. I mean, you have your families, your siblings, your cousins, your pets. There's so many people around you that you can really do things for, to give of yourself to others. The next one is value yourself. This is one that I personally struggle with a lot. It's very easy when we do something wrong to say like, oh man, I'm the worst. I'm terrible at this. I should just quit. But that's not really valuing yourself, is it? So one thing that can really help us in this time is to value ourselves a little bit more. I know it's really easy to really make jokes at your own expense and be self-deprecating, which means to make fun of yourself. And that's okay, but also make sure you value yourself. Don't say, oh, I'm the worst when I make mistakes. Just admit that was a mistake and move on. Next, eat good food and drink water. Listen. No more of these Takis all the time. You hear me? I talk about this with my class. You gotta eat some food besides Takis and Doritos and popcorn and junk, all right? Vegetables and fruit are very good for your brain. They're important. And if you cook them right, they are delicious. I'm just saying. And obviously drink water. Don't just drink soda all the time. Your body functions on water. It's kind of like if you like cars, or if you like your bicycle needs oil in it. Your body's the same way. You need water. It can't just go without water. And last but not least, I think this is a good one. There's a lot of 1-minute stress exercises that you can do to relieve stress, whether it's like stretching, or I saw Tai Chi, or there's lots of different things you can use to help relieve some stress, quiet your mind. I feel like that goes back to taking care of your body, maybe a little bit of exercise, just getting up and moving a little bit. So hopefully today you can take care of your mental wellness and maybe give some advice for those around you too. It's a great day or not. It's your choice to have a great day or not. See you, Cole. See you tomorrow.